What's up guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be checking out another video from John Bravo Films. It's called The Most Delusional Alpha Male on the Planet, Spiraling Out of Control like a joke, man. Now I'm pretty positive that this is going to be another banging video. If you guys haven't followed John Bravo Films, please do. I'm going to put a link to the original video in the description. And yeah guys, let's get right into it.
He used it to beat the out of 30 men at the same time with his own bare hands.
You know how many people today, you walk into a place, see a group of guys, go up to one of the guys, smack him in the head. The other boys go, "Hey bro, what is wrong with you? What are you doing? Relax, we'll call the police." What do you mean relax? Everybody gets beat up, everybody gets knocked out, everybody's going to sleep. Once everybody's asleep, then I ask what happened. Everybody's going to sleep. I trained martial arts my whole life. I know how to
Wait a minute, this guy's full of shit. Like, bro, first of all, this whole fucking story is complete bullshit. And I could have sworn a while ago I have seen a video of this guy saying he trained Muay Thai for a few years and shit like that. So what is it, bro? Is it a few years or is it your whole life, bro? Like, come on, let's be real. Like, what the fuck? This guy is full of shit still.
fight very, very well. I've taken on not one, not two guys. I fought 30 guys at the same time and they couldn't take me out.
Bro, so you're telling me this fucking guy is 3 times more bad man than Ip Man? Nah, bro. Bullshit.
So do you guys know who this King Azuli asshole is? This Shaolin monk loving kung fu master piece of shit. He's another asshole who says he's alpha. He went to prison. He gets out. He's a multi-millionaire by 24 years old. And now he's selling programs to people. He's even wearing that same white outfit that we see all these assholes wear. It's color coordinated. And it got me thinking, where did they get this idea? And it's gotta be from Puff Daddy. Remember Puff Daddy had all these celebrity white parties where everyone goes and they dress all in white clothes because they think it's cool. It means it's pure, but it really means they're pieces of shit doing bad, naughty things. I mean, we already know how much these assholes love Puff Daddy, but did you really have to copy?
Hey,
Man right here. What's up? Miami's like that. It's a movie.
These assholes love to lie to show how manly they are, how rich they are, right? In order to sell programs to people, right? But this asshole's on another level. If you took Steven Seagal and Frank Dukes from Bloodsport and combined them, it wouldn't even match the crazy shit that this asshole spits out of his mouth. But now, is all this shit this asshole's saying true about going to prison, getting out, becoming a multi-millionaire at 24 years old, a past life as an FBI agent, which I'm gonna show you, and then going to train with the Shaolin monks to become this cage fighter who's saying now that he beat the shit out of 30 men at the same time with his bare hands? Is all this shit true?
no fucking way. You're telling me that this guy, yeah, he's like Ip Man, James Bond, John Wick, all in one. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. Most of that shit man said makes no fucking sense, bro. For one, if you are going to train with the Shaolin, yeah, you are not training to be a cage fighter. If you're training with the Shaolin, it's more of a way of life, more philosophy, using your brain more. Like, this guy is full of fucking shit. And how in the fuck did he end up in prison to come out and be a fucking, what is it, 100 and, like, he's made 150 million or some wild number. And I'm just like, bro, if you really made that fucking money, we would not be seeing your ass, bro. That is the facts. Like, what a joke, man. And then he says he beat up 30 man. What a complete fucking myth. And he's an ex-CIA agent as well. Like, bro, this is a ton of bullshit. What in the fuck is wrong with this retard?
Well, we're gonna take a look at that now.
was first of all younger, before I arrived to the US, I used to watch Bruce Lee all the time. We moved here, I didn't speak any fucking word in English. I didn't speak one word in English. What I did find was a Chinese restaurant right across the street. When I used to go there, eventually the owner fell in love with me. And he said, "That kid is special." And I would come to him. He would move all of the tables and he would teach me Kung Fu. I was 10.
Bro, that sounds very dodgy. Oh, this old guy, he happened to love me. In what kind of dodgy way, bro? What are we talking about here? Like, this is very weird. What the fuck?
Years old. So I learned how to move with like Kung Fu,
And by the way, if... Bro, this guy's not even doing the fucking moves properly.
you know?
Yeah.
The Shaolin doesn't... The Chinese don't do elbows like that. Like, this is just stupidness. Bro, this guy is full of shit. Like, if he... Bro, he did not speak English. The Chinese guy probably speaks Chinese or Mandarin or Cantonese, whatever the fuck, yeah. And this guy somehow understood what this old guy was fucking saying. What complete dog shit.
It was different. And I loved it. Everybody gets beat up. Everybody gets knocked the fuck out. Everybody's going to sleep. I've taken on not one, not two guys. I fought 30 guys at the same time and they couldn't take me out. So when I do coaching, it's like overall coaching, right? For example, in my opinion, when I work with somebody, I want him to be fit. You need to have a six-pack to work with me. And looking like this, you see this right here? You have to be a masochist in order to look like me. But I've realized as a king, I have to lead everybody. And I'm a humble king. But they call me the Batman.
How the fuck can you be the humble king, bro? What in the fuck are we doing here? This is so fucking stupid, bro. Like, this guy is nowhere near humble. He is full of shit.
But they call me the Batman.
Whoa!
They say you're fucking fit, you know how to fight, you know how to work with weapons, you have money, you live in a penthouse, you're building a...
Batman doesn't live in a penthouse. He lives in a full-blown mansion. Yeah. Like, bro, what the fuck are you on about? You are nowhere near Batman, bro. Where is your Batmobile, bro? Like, what in the fuck are you on about, my G? They call this brother, this motherfucker right here, yeah, the Batman. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You're not fighting no one in the middle of the night, bro. What the fuck? Bro, this brother's on a job, man.
$12 million home, you have real estate around the world, you have business, you're famous, you have a perfect wife. This is amazing.
So like I was saying, you know, like all these assholes who have all these stories that they tell us about how they're real men, because in the end, what are they trying to do? They're trying to sell programs, mostly probably to young adults, to try to teach them how to be real men. So they always have these stories. So he starts off by telling us a story of when he was a kid. You know, he was very young, he came to America, and he went to eat at this Chinese food restaurant, and inside there was this owner who apparently is a kung fu master. And he saw him, he thought he was really special, and he loved him. So he wanted to teach him everything, like Mr. Miyagi.
Do you know that the Shaolin monks don't ever in their life?
That is a complete fucking lie. These guys would be like, a Shaolin monk would not bust a nut throughout his whole life, yeah? Which is a full-blown fucking lie. Full-blown. Because there is multiple Shaolin monks, yeah? Members of the Shaolin that are like 8th generation, 5th generation of people that consistently join the Shaolin. How can you be the next generation if your dad did not bust a nut, my G? Like, do you see what I'm trying to say here, guys? This guy is full of shit, bro. Like, bro. And by the way, guys, you not nutting yet is not going to give you magical powers, bro. Like, calm down, bro. This is not a big thing. I know the no flap guys will be like, oh, it's canon. No, it's not, my G. It is not.
How did you even get connected with them?
When I was first of all younger, before I arrived to the US, I used to watch Bruce Lee all the time. We moved here, I didn't speak any fucking word in English. I didn't speak one word in English. What I did find was a Chinese restaurant right across the street. When I used to go there, eventually the owner fell in love with me. And he said, that kid is special. I would come to him. He would move all of the tables and he would teach me Kung Fu. I was 10 years
Just to let you guys know, yeah, these guys will not be doing this in the middle of the fucking restaurant. Like, that is fucking stupid. Anyone who trains martial arts, they typically have places or a nice empty space to practice martial arts. For you to do it in the middle of the restaurant, but like after opening hours with a small kid, where the fuck was his dad? Like, bro, what is going on here? This is not adding up, my G. Like, this is not making sense. Oh, and also, by the way, guys, no one in a random Chinese restaurant in America, England, Canada, anywhere is just gonna see this kid, train him for a little bit, and then send him to the Shaolin Temple. That makes no fucking sense, my G. No sense at all. And where is all the images, all the pictures of him being in the Shaolin Temple when you have to shave your head, you have to pretty much be on point, you have to wear the get up. Like, bro, you can't be on a joke man thing. I don't know what this brother is talking about.
Years old, so I learned how to move with like kung fu, you know.
Yeah.
That's
It was different, and I loved it, and that inspired me because I said I'm gonna be like Bruce Lee.
But that got me thinking. When he was telling that story, I was like, you know how he said the Chinese man, the old Mr. Miyagi man, how he loved them so much and thought he was special?
very.
I was thinking deeply, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to think about why he loved him so much. And then after the Chinese man, you know, after he was done loving him, he said he wanted to go to the Shaolin monks to learn from them because he thought, you know, maybe they can love him even more than the Chinese man and teach him a lot of new things.
And from there, when I got older, I said, I really want to go and train with the Shaolin monks. First of all, they don't accept you. Today, they do, by the way. You could pay to go there.
How did you get in?
You have to wait outside of the temple. When they let you in, they teach you things that are unbelievable.
And for that reason, I've created a Telegram channel.
So now, you know,
Just to let you guys know, they teach you things, yeah, to fucking help with your physicality, your mentality, and all of that. But this guy demonstrates none of that shit. So I don't know, bro. I seriously can't trust this guy. He's full of shit. He's a fucking clown. Look at this fucking bozo. Like, you're telling me you was in the Shaolin Temple and they let you get like fucking like muscled up. Like, no, bro. That man will get you doing so much shit. You would naturally cut that nonsense anyway. And they would introduce you into certain diets so you can clean, healthy eating, healthy way of life. Like, bro, this guy's full of shit, man.
you know what he said he learned from the Shaolin monks to make him superhuman? He said they taught him to take his head and bang it into the wall many, many times because
They don't do that. They don't bang the wall. They bang it on a stick at first, like, and there's levels to the fucking sticks as well. Like, the more harder it is, the more dense it is. Yeah, this guy's a dickhead still. No one's hitting their head on a wall, bro. Which wall? Like, show me the wall. Like, some of these guys will get kicked in the nuts. I would love to see him get kicked in the nuts and see if he done that training, but
because it makes it tougher and he could withstand a lot of punishment. So you know what he did? He used it on his father.
Now I was 13. He picked up a stick, a wooden stick, and he went to hit me over the head. And I did this, and it broke. And then I took it out of his hand, threw it on the floor, kicked him in the leg, picked him up, and threw him on the coffee table.
what complete bullshit, bro? What anime fight was this, bro? This guy is bugging out, bro. Like, I swear down. And if that did happen, I need his father to confirm. I need a witness. At 13 doing this dumb shit, and he just threw his dad as well. Like, that doesn't even mathematically make sense. Like, even if he was, like, because if he was a martial artist, he would have been like, oh, he went like this, so I went like that, and that's when, like, you know, you can just put two and two together and how it happened, innit? But the way he's saying it, it just makes me think that this guy is full of shit.
Table broke in half. That's the beauty that we are actually superhuman. There's something called microfractions. Little microfractions that you cause with hitting the bone thickens the bone. I used to sit there and hit my shins with a hammer all fucking day. Do you know why people wear box?
No one is gonna hit your shins with a fucking hammer all day. That is not the correct training. And by the way, no one would use a bloody hammer for a beginner. Especially someone who's like, what, 12, 13 at the time, whatever the fuck age he was talking about. So what age was that conditioning training was, what age did that kick in? Like, because this guy's not adding up. And then what he's saying is true, that you can get like the microfractures and it makes your shit tougher, yeah? Makes your bones tougher, like way more dense than it was normally, innit? But he's completely full of shit the way he's talking about the whole method. Like normally you'll see the guys doing a horse stance and and they got two other guys like hitting the sticks like in each bit, all sorts of parts of you, so you can be conditioned, all of these types of things. Bro, this guy's an idiot.
Boxing gloves so they don't fuck up their hands by hitting somebody's head. Your head is the strongest bone in the body, and if you train it and bang it enough for a whole year, it becomes 4 times thicker. When we've heard, and
in 1 year your skull will not become 4 times thicker. This is a very long gradual process that takes many years for your body to actually fully adapt. I'm talking about every few months, maybe a few weeks, you're doing stuff to purposely microfracture your shit, and you have to let time heal it, make it stronger. Like, you can't heal while you're getting your shit beaten up every single day. And while it's healing, that's where you'll be doing other stuff, other activities, learning about all sorts of other things. So this guy's full of shit still.
I learned that at a young age. That's what I learned from the Shaolin monks. Go watch them when they spar, when they battle, or when they have a fight. Boom.
Yeah, because there is plenty of footage of them sparring, battling, fighting. Bro, that's one of the least things they do. They don't spar as much as other people. They spend most of their time training. It's a lot more. They're like, for them to do like full-blown, flat-out sparring with other guys, it's not really that. And if they do anything that's like sparring, it's gonna be like technique focused. It's drilling certain things, if you know what I mean. This guy's complete lost soul right here.
They turn their head. Wherever you're hitting, they just turn their head. You punch their head, you're breaking your hand.
And I was watching Moist Critical because that's how I really found out about this guy. And I think he figured out how this asshole came up with this whole story about the Shaolin monk and hitting the head.
Also, equally likely is he's just straight up lying, just actually talking out of his fucking butthole. But 100%. I think there's a chance he saw that video of the Shaolin monk in the boxing ring where he was getting hit in the head a lot because he was literally taunting the guy, and he's like, oh, that's how Shaolin monks fight. Must be those microfractions I've...
The way this guy is fighting is nowhere near the typical Shaolin guy. Like, this guy, he was like probably like a guy who wanted to fuck people up, but he just went through the Shaolin protocol, let's say, and shaved his head as well. But the way he's fighting is nowhere near like how typical Shaolin guys do their things. It's just
heard so much about. They must train with that. So now he's spouting it off here on the podcast.
But I thought another thing about how this asshole probably learned it. Do you guys remember one of my favorite movies growing up, Kickboxer? And there was Tung Po with the ponytail flopping around. Yeah. And he was kicking down, or trying to kick down this column of cement with his shins, right? Yeah. And then Van Damme saw him, he got jealous, and he went to the woods up in the mountains.
Well, in all honesty, when he saw that, he straight away ran to his brother, and he was like, bro, don't fight this guy, you're gonna be killed. So, yeah, it went a little bit different than what John Bravo was saying, but I get the gist of it.
Mountains, and found an old man, right, Zien, with his Sharmuta daughter, and he had him teach him how to kick down the banana trees to toughen up his shins, right, so he can beat the shit out of Tung Po. Well,
in all honesty, the whole situation is that he wanted revenge on Tung Po, because Tung Po made his brother a disabled guy. Like, he literally put him in the wheelchair. So I think John Bravo probably forgot about those details there. But in all honesty, this film's a fucking old school film. Like, when I watched it when I was young compared to when I watched it as I'm grown man, it's very different. Like, you actually understand all the different details that's going on. So I'll give John Bravo that. But yeah, and plus the old guy was the one who was teaching John Paul as well. So when he saw his best student do that type of life, like, because he was working for like the mob or whatever you call. So of course he switched up, and like he wanted Van Damme to beat up that guy for doing that type of shit, if you know what I mean. And also, bruv, like, I fully agree. I personally think that like this brother, this King brother, whoever the fuck it is, he watched like Van Damme films and he probably got too excited off these movies and he thought he could say these same scenarios and people's gonna believe him. It's just a joke, man.
Well, I think that's where this asshole also learned this shit from. Now, this is the biggest one. It's gotta be, you know, the biggest story I've ever heard anyone try to claim. He's saying, right, that all this shit he learned, kung fu mastering and the Shaolin monk ways, right, he used it to beat the shit out of 30 men at the same time with his own bare hands.
You know how many people today, you walk into a place, see a group of guys, go up to one of the guys, smack him in the head. The other boys go, hey bro, what is wrong with you? What are you doing? Relax, we'll call the police. What do you mean relax? Everybody gets beat up, everybody gets knocked the fuck out, everybody's going to sleep. Once everybody's asleep, then I ask what happened. Everybody.
That makes no fucking sense. Once everyone is asleep, then I go around while everyone is sleeping and ask everyone, why are they sleeping? I'm asking questions. Bro, this is fucking stupid. This guy is full of shit. And for someone who came from the fucking Shaolin Temple, as he says, he is a dickhead. You never start a fucking fight with someone. What the fuck kind of egotistical waste man type of shit is this? Like, bro, this guy is a joke, man. I will guarantee that there will be amateur boxers out here less than his weight, yeah, that would fuck him up easily in the first round or two. This guy is full of shit. What a joke, man, bro.
Everybody's going to sleep. I trained martial arts my whole life. I know how to fight very, very well. I've taken on not one, not two guys. I fought 30 guys at the same time and they couldn't take me out.
But yet we have no sparring footage of this guy. This guy is not done anything physical. It's just embarrassing, bro. Like, come on. Even old school fighters, you can look up their shit and see if they're legit or not. This guy is a clown.
You fought 30 guys.
30 guys at the same time. They got to the point that they said, okay, fuck you, you motherfucker. We're done with you.
I thought they were sleeping though.
You don't want to stop. I have this switch. You better kill me. It's almost like I took PCP.
Now, you know where I think he got this one? Because
Yeah, he's moving like a crackhead. And by the way, that would be another red flag in the Shaolin. You can't even control your own temperament, your own mentality. It's not looking good, bro.
You know how much he loves watching movies, right? You remember Return of the Dragon with Bruce Lee? You know, he was in a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
We know how much this guy loves the Chinese restaurant, so he takes all these stories and puts them all together. Well, anyway, there were these bullies that used to bully the owner of the Chinese restaurant, and Bruce Lee went outside behind the restaurant and beat up each bully one by one, all by himself. So now, this asshole thinks he's Bruce Lee too. So now let me read you his bio. Who is Ben King Azuli? I like it how he calls himself king. He's the king of what? King of being a fucking asshole?
Correct. He's the king of arseholes. He's the king of fucking idiots. The king of absolute fucking morons. What a joke, man.
Ben retired at the age of 24. Must be nice, retiring, 24 years old. After selling patents for $150 million. How at 24 years old did you even have time to fucking make $150 million? Doesn't make sense.
Off patents. Off motherfucking patents. Bro, what in the fuck is he doing in the Shaolin and somehow got his hand on patents as well? No one fucking does that, man. This guy is full of shit.
Since then, he's invested in hundreds of businesses as a venture capitalist and took an active role in 16 businesses that have generated over $500 million in sales. Yeah, it's crazy. He needs to sell programs though still. Why are you selling programs if you got this much money, asshole? He won multiple medals. Oh, look at this. He won multiple medals in bodybuilding competitions. I don't see that nowhere.
This guy did not win any bodybuilding, anything, bro. How, bro? This guy has lived 5 timelines. He's lived like 5 lives already, bro. This is not making any fucking sense, bro. You're telling me within this time he also got bodybuilding medals? What a lie, bro. What a fucking lie. And even if he didn't take pictures of it, everyone should be able to find something, bro. What is this guy on about?
And then has competed in many cage fights around the world. Well, the Shaolin monks taught you to fight in the cage, you asshole. I don't see your record anywhere. But I noticed something that was missing in his bio. He's saying he was in the counterterrorism unit at the FBI.
But in order for me to get onto social media, I had to retire from what I was doing. I was in a unit for counterterrorism for about a decade.
Bro, how in the fuck was he in counterterrorism for a whole decade after being in the Shaolin, bodybuilding competitions, cage fighting? Bro, that is wild. He should be like 50 right now. This fucking guy. Bro, this is not making any sense, guys. I swear on my life.
And that is why I know the things that I know. That is why I also said, if they kill me, it's fine. But the shit I've done in my life is so people at home could live the American dream.
There you go. Oh my days. Bro, he's acting like he went into the fucking Taliban's fucking mountain, yeah. He saw Saddam and Bin Laden, all these men, and he got him. He got them, bro. Like, it's thanks to this guy, this legendary guy right here. It's thanks to him. Bullshit.
We've seen, with all of these fake alpha men influencers, right?
Yeah.
They have one thing in common. They all have these bullshit, larger than life stories, right? About themselves, about their past, about what they own, of who they are, right? But in the end, it's all either really exaggerated or it's bullshit. And the reason why is because they need to find a way to bring attention on themselves online by saying crazy shit, by doing crazy shit, in order to get people interested to buy their programs.
That is so fucking true, because I just remembered that this guy also said that he came out of prison and everything. So, bro, there was too many different timelines here, bro. Like, this is not adding up. Like, I'm pretty positive this guy is completely full of shit in every fucking way, bro. This guy is a clown.
But that brings me to this, and I want you guys to listen to what I'm saying. If you think about this, right? These people are saying they're multi-millionaires, some of them close to billionaires. They make millions of dollars a month, right? Yeah. If all of this was true, why would they need to sell people programs? You have all the money in the world. You don't need any more, and you'd be helping people for free. So stop giving these people your money, because that's what's going to get them rich. And in the end, all they're doing is selling you is lies of hopes and dreams.
You know what I'd love to see?
What?
You and Tate in the ring.
I'd love to.
Octagon or ring.
I'd love to.
Yeah?
I would love to.
Maybe we could set it up.
I would break his head in half.
This guy is saying he would break Andrew Tate's fucking head in half. This fucking guy is so fucking stupid. He is not based in anything in reality. For one, it's impossible to break someone's fucking head in half if you're wearing gloves and all these types of things. Oh, but somehow this guy is gonna make it possible. God, bro, get the fuck out of here with that shit. This guy is a complete clown. As usual, this was a beautiful video by John Bravo Films, and yeah, this fucking piece of shit right here, he needs to fucking behave himself, because one day he's gonna have a guy that will step to him and break his nose, bruv. Like, easily. This fucking dumb guy, like, the way he looks at man, like, I'll break his head in half. Shut the fuck up, my G. Like, oh, fucking hell. I'm not gonna lie, this guy, he kind of pissed me off, because I can tell he's a fucking waste, man. He's lying about everything he's fucking done. Like, bro, complete joke, man. Yeah, guys, don't listen to this fucking idiot. Make sure you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Please comment down below on which part of these fucking stories that this guy was talking about, yeah, which one you think, yeah, is one, the most realist shit, and B, the most fakest shit. I personally think this brother is full of shit, like fucking hell, I swear down. But yeah, guys, enjoy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Alright, bye.